Hey, what's going on, nerds and collectors alike? Today we're taking a look at Marvel Legends Prowler from the Into the Spiderverse movie. This is from the Stilt Man Build-A-Figure wave. So looking at the packaging, we've got Prowler, obviously nice in the open there. We've got the Build-A-Figure piece, the extra hand for the Build-A-Figure, and the suitcase. Says Marvel's Prowler, Spiderman Into The Spiderverse from Hasbro. On the side of the box, you've got a nice art piece of the Prowler from the movie and Miles's spider logo. On the top, you also have Miles Morales' spider logo. On the other side, just the same picture. On the back, we have a more, I guess, enlarged picture with more of it to see. You've got figures in the wave you need to collect. You got Stilt Man. So the figures that you need to collect to finish Stilt Man would be Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, Peter B. Parker, the Prowler, the Hand Ninja, and Frogman. You have your warnings in different languages from Marvel. Don't put it in your mouth. On the bottom, you got your legalese, barcodes, warnings, all of that. And on the back here, says, Marvel's Prowler. Equipped with an armored suit and gadget-filled wrist gauntlets, Prowler pursues his enemies under the cover of darkness. So, super descriptive on Hasbro's part. Thanks, guys. But let's crack this guy open and see what he's about. Alright, so looking at the Prowler, we have Aaron Davis, the Prowler, for his look in the Spider-Verse movie. I think it looks really nice. I do have a couple of gripes with the figure, but they're minor, and as long as you pose your figures, you're not going to have a problem with them. So we'll start off with some details. The sculpt overall is very, very nice. I think they kind of knocked it out of the park with the look for this movie for all of the figures for the Spider-Verse in this wave. But you've got nice wrinkles sculpted on his mask. His cape looks pretty much exactly like it was in the movie. You still got the Prowler symbol. He's got pretty much just a generic belt, but that looks fine. They are using the pinless technology for these new figures. So there are no pins on the Marvel Legends anymore, which is pretty cool that they've actually been able to do that. I was concerned when they first announced it, but I've not had any problems with any of this so far, so it's nice. His gauntlets are nice. You've got his little, I guess they're power cells. I'm not exactly sure what they are. But they're picked out in a nice, vibrant, like pinkish purple paint. And the braces around them are silver. He's got silver on his gloves, and then he's got gold on his knuckles. So that's nice. Cape in the back, pretty flat, but you got wrinkles sculpted there. I like the points on it. His boots are nice. They've got the nice, vibrant, almost glowing kind of look for the pink. And you've got that on the ankles on each side. And he's got the animated spiked treads, but obviously that cuts off onto the boot. There's nothing really behind the cape to see. He's got wrinkles all over his costume, so that's nice. There's nothing really on the back of the belt. At least the belt buckle is picked out in silver, so that's good. Getting into articulation for this figure, as you probably could already have seen, his arms don't go all the way down, which is an issue we also had with the Civil War MCU Black Panther figure. So we've got that again. I'm not exactly sure what does that. I might take mine and see if I can't shave down the sides a little bit or shave up under here a little bit. But it's not too big of a deal. So his head can go back about that far. It's kind of limited with the sculpt of his mask. But it can go down a good amount, so he can look down on others like Miles. And it's on a ball joint, so you get a nice swivel. There's no tilt. Ball, I guess, sits too far up in his head. His arms can go 360, and they go up that far. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got double jointed elbows, so that's good. And they've got pretty good range. They go past 90. One thing I do want to mention is when they go straight, they actually don't go straight down. So it's not a bad look. It's just kind of an odd choice. His wrists on both sides swivel and are hinged up and down for what? I'm not quite sure. Because his weapon in the movie is just his claws. So with this one, they probably could have gotten away with in and out. But, you know, something you could do. He does not come with any accessories, but his hands are pretty soft, so if you wanted to heat those up and do something with those, or squeeze somebody in there like he's holding something, that's something you could do. He has ab crunch, so he does not crunch forward very far at all. That is the farthest he can go. He crunches back a good amount. He has a waist swivel, which feels like it's on a ratchet, so that's nice. His legs can go up that far, so he gets about 90. They kick back probably about 25. He can kick out pretty far, so if you kick out all the way, he's got a real nice high kick. He has a swivel at the thigh. He has double jointed knees, but just due to the sculpt, they kind of get blocked up right there. He has a shin swivel. His ankles can go down that far, up a really good amount. I love to see that. And they also have the ankle pivot. So that's always good. As I said, for accessories, poor Aaron Davis here doesn't actually come with anything. He doesn't come with an unmasked head like the other Spider-Verse figures do. He doesn't come with any extra hands, no weapons or anything. But he is packed with a suitcase filled with cash, which is meant to be for the Stiltman Build-A-Figure. But for me personally, I'm not interested in building that Build-A-Figure whatsoever. I just wanted the Spider-Verse figures, so this gets to be his accessory. And as I said, it does open up. And there's a stack of money in there, so he can be stealing something. Looks like he's making a decent profit. It's all hundreds. So you can have that and just kind of put that onto his finger there. So at least he's got that. Kingpin, you know, can't be mad at him as long as he's bringing in money, I suppose. But not a lot going on with the figure. I do think he looks really good. And as for the movie, if you want the figures from the movie, he is definitely a must-have because he's a pivotal character, especially in Miles Morales' character arc. But I feel like him being that important of a character, Hasbro probably could have given us more. He feels really good to articulate, and he is nice to hold in the hand, but he's kind of basic. There's not really a lot going on with him. So I guess we'll move into size comparisons. And this is going to get kind of random because I don't have a lot to compare with him to. So we'll compare him to my customized Dr. Otto Octavius. And Dr. Octopus is, you know, nice and short and tubby as he's supposed to be. If you guys want to know what I did to these arms, let me know down in the comments below, and I could, I guess, do a talk about what I did with that. It's very simple. Oh no! Get him out of the way. Compare him with another Spider-Man villain. We have the Shocker. So, that's the basic Bucky Cap mold compared to the new Aaron Davis Prowler from Spider-Verse. They are actually about the same height, so that's kind of interesting, considering that the art styles are so much different. We'll take him out of here. Another Spider-Man villain. We have Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. And I know that's supposed to be the Prowler from the Ultimate Universe, and that's obviously the Green Goblin from the 616, but, you know, it fits. I think they look pretty good together. And this is the Goblin from the Retro series of Spider-Man figures. We'll put him with the Super Skrull, because why not? Get some diversity going on here. Super Skrull is a decent bit taller, and obviously much, much bigger in girth anyway. Super Skrull has been hitting the gym. So take him out of there. And for our last comparison, we will do Victor Von Doom. Just because. I think that looks pretty good. Victor's always a good figure. He's posed up pretty well. My overall thoughts for the figure, I like it a lot. I just think that Hasbro could have thrown in more with him. I'm hoping that maybe when they do the second wave of Spider-Verse figures, like they were talking about, that maybe they throw in an extra head or some hands or something, like they've been known to do. But, as for now, he's a good figure. He just doesn't really come with anything, and he's kind of basic. Which sucks, because, you know, he's an important character. But at least he looks good. Overall, I like it a lot. I got mine off of Amazon, actually. I got most of these figures from different places, so I'll go about that. I've got this one off of Amazon. Shipped very quickly. Price was fine. I got him within 2 days, so nothing bad there. His package was a little beat up, and the package he came in was a little beat up, but that's just down to the United States Postal Service. I guess to end this out, I want to say that this channel and all of the content on it is not for anyone under the ages of 13 years old. And stay safe, everybody. It's a crazy time out there.